Hello, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Untamed and Unhinged Reptile Podcast. I want to make a quick shout out to Elevated Morris Carlos for the shirt. Look at that shirt, man. It's clean. Woo! But I'm gonna go ahead and bring on our guest. I'm gonna bring out Carlos because I don't think there's anything going on with US Arc right now. Sorry. All right, let's go ahead and bring on Carlos.
What up,
What's up, brother?
guys? What's up? What's up? How's it going? What's
Go ahead,
going on?
Carlos. Tell everybody about who you are and what you work with, what we're doing.
What's up, everybody? My name's Carlos. I'm from Denver, Colorado. I've been breeding snakes for about 15 years now. Mostly ball pythons. I do have blood pythons. I bred blood pythons. Gonna get more into blood pythons.
Did
Uh,
you sorry, go ahead. Finish, brother. I was
um,
gonna ask, did you have the bloods before the balls, or you had
no,
balls before bloods?
I had the balls before the bloods. It was probably like 10 years in, and then I was like, you know what, I want something a little bit more challenging, a little bit more, like would say aggressive, you know what I mean? But they're not really that aggressive from what I've, noticed. I know some of them can be, but all the babies that I had are really tame. They're really cool. They don't nip at me, bite at me, or anything. So from what my small little package, they've been really good to me. So
Oh, hold on, brother. I just read a comment right now. It's my co-host. He said he can't join today. He just got home.
oh
That's
shit,
David, the one from yesterday.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'll
So
still,
he's up.
but I'll still get you, man.
When did you when did you get your first ball python? And what
Uh,
made you like start breeding ball python?
so just like everybody else, man. I hear it from everybody. Just growing up, I used to like chase down snakes and catch them and lift over rocks, wood, whatever, trying to find snakes and stuff. I've always fascinated with reptiles, turtles, even fish and shit like that. I think we all kind of like go into that realm. If you kind of like reptiles, or snakes, you kind of like other reptiles and things like that. So yeah, that's what got me in. I really liked them when I was younger. My mom let me have a gardener snake that I caught. Kept that for a long time. Finally moved with my uncle's situations, family things, shit happens. And I wanted to get a Burmese python, but my uncle wouldn't let me, which is probably good.
Wait, where are you?
Colorado, Colorado.
Oh, so y'all can have them. Okay.
Yep, yep.
Yeah, I was like, because other places you can't,
They
like
had the
Georgia.
albinos when they first had the albinos were like coming out. The Burmese albino, it was like, damn, that thing's sick. I think it was like $1,500. Um, but it was, I mean, that's when it was at the pet store. Like the first time you seen it at the pet store. I don't know how much they cost.
Oh, hold up. Everybody said, what's up, brother? I'm sorry.
Danny.
Yeah. Vinny's here. Volsa.
Osa,
We
what
got
up?
Benji.
Everybody, appreciate you.
Uh, Will from Will Hella Heat.
Mr. Will, what upper?
C2C Ball Pythons.
C2C, what's up? What upper, guys? What upper to everybody in the chat? Appreciate you guys coming.
Bro, what's up, bro? Yeah, man. So, what projects are you working with that you are most excited for this year?
Puzzle, baby. Puzzle everything. A lot of puzzle stuff, man. I'm super excited for this year. I got a lot of females that are actually going to be dropping next week. I think probably 6 girls will be dropping next week, which will be really cool. And it's a lot of puzzle, hypo puzzle, clown puzzle stuff. So yeah, I'm really excited about puzzle, man.
Is that your favorite morph, or what
Uh,
is your favorite one?
I don't have a favorite, but like I said, I've been breeding for so long, so I was starting to make a little too much money for the IRS, so I was like, I better make an LLC. So in 21, I started my LLC and I started thinking about getting into some projects that aren't too dabbled in too much yet and that actually have a really high ceiling and a high future. So at the time in 21, I was looking and I knew like Puzzle looks like it's gonna be the next clown. I tell people it's probably gonna be the next clown, just because the pattern is so, it changes it up so much, just kind of like the clowns did, you know. So I feel like the Puzzle's gonna take over clowns. Just saying, but there's just a lot to work with it, and you know, there's so much clown out there, and I was just tired of clown, 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 clown. So I was like, let's change it up. Like I wanted to do something different. I could see that this was puzzle was gonna be actually gonna it's gonna start hitting. Watch. People are looking into they've been looking into it, but it's really gonna start hitting in the next year or two. We're starting to see like double puzzle, like double codon puzzles, you know, recessive double recessive puzzles that are just like phenomenal, you know. So people are just gonna start jumping into puzzle like crazy. I feel like.
I don't know. I had puzzle, but I sold it. Like I had a lot of stuff. I got rid of a lot only because I wanted to downsize and restart over.
Uh huh.
And I fell in love with the dwarf retics. So I have a pair of dwarf retics, and I have some bluebirds. I have hog noses and stuff like that. But my favorite morph in ball pythons is clown.
Cloud.
Yeah,
I mean, don't get me wrong. I love clowns. I still have clowns. I'm going to continue working clowns. I want to work clown puzzle. So don't get me wrong. I'm not hating on clown. I was just trying to look at something different as a business aspect. If I'm going to start investing a little bit more
yeah.
money, something that I could kind of shift away from what everybody was looking at the time. You know, when I know, like I said, more people are looking at it and have been working it, which is awesome because we're starting to see those combos come out and people are starting to love them.
I was gonna say, yeah, like puzzle. I've never seen really much of puzzle,
No?
honestly. Yeah, I haven't seen much,
Oh man,
but I've
there's
seen Aussie Boys. Did you see Aussie Boys' new clouds today? That post
yeah,
that came up.
with the four that were in the corner.
Yeah,
Yeah, those
fire.
are big, dude.
Yeah, I was
See,
just like,
you keep
I see
working
stuff
that.
like that, and I'm like, man, that's gonna take me forever, dude,
Yeah,
forever just to make that.
beautiful animals, you know. It's just, and he's been working it for so long. So the more you're working those projects, the more you're gonna get better at getting, you know, animals like that. And you know, hopefully one day I'll be up in there with the puzzles, like where I'm just fucking making phenomenal, sick ass puzzle combos and shit. You know.
See, and I have another question because you said you had LLC, right? Is that does that like profitable to you to have that?
Oh, definitely. I should have did it a long time ago. I think if you're making at least 10 grand or more, you should do it. Um, it costs you like $70, well, at least here in Colorado, like $70 for your LLC license, and then you pay your dues like it's like $89 every 6 months a year, and then you get a write off. Like if you're taking animals to the FedEx, you get a write off on your car mileage, gas. Like I get a write off, you know, in my garage. I get to use all that space and write that off as part of a business expense. If I buy a snake from somebody, I can write that off on my business. If I buy a new rack, I get to write that off as an expense on my business. So I'm getting some of that money back. You know what I mean?
Well, I want to start an LLC, but like I said, the only thing I'm going to be producing though right now at the time, I have a pair of hog noses going, and then a pair of retics that I want to breed into it.
I think when you get to that point where you're like, all right, I'm trying to make a decent amount of money off this stuff, then that's when you should probably do it. Or if you really want to push forward to actually make it some, and you know you're going to make it some, then go ahead and start it. There's no reason why you shouldn't.
I just didn't know because like I hear a lot of people talk about
Yeah,
LLC, and I hear
you can write
they say
everything.
bad things. Yeah, they say like different things, like bad thing with the LLC, then good things with the LLC. And then there was another one that he was talking about last night that he's gonna get. Um, some it started with the AI thing. It was AKG or KG or something.
Yeah, there's a couple different, and all it is how you file for taxes. So LLC is just, and they're like a single corporation. So it's just how you file, and different write-offs and stuff that you get in those different names. So I have a tax accountant, and like she'll do all my stuff for me. And she says when I start making enough money, she'll put me into a corporation or something else. Once I reach that level, so she'll let me know.
See, BNS Reptilia Chris, it says even if you're selling a lot, get one because if you're spending without without the LLC, you're losing money.
Yep,
See,
facts,
and I wanted to when I first came in,
facts,
but I never
facts.
did.
That's
Like,
right.
cause
I would
I put all this money and I never got it back. But
right, right.
so
Yeah, you get them back. You get to write it off, and it's not free,
see,
but you're still getting a good discount on that thing. You're still paying taxes on everything, so they get your ass regardless. But it's a
so,
lot better. You know what I mean? You're actually it's better for you.
and are you trying to do this like long term?
Well, no, I have a really good job. I work for the state. I work at the courthouse, and so I have a really good job. I want to keep my retirement and everything because if I stay there for long enough, I'll get a good retirement. So that's kind of deters me, but I'm comfortable where I'm at and just grow. If it grows, it grows. If it stays where it's at, that's cool too. You know what I mean?
What do you say? LLCs, and must, in my opinion, man, everybody's telling me to get the LLC.
Yeah,
And okay, so
eventually to a C corp. Yeah, that's right, Chris. Because I couldn't remember something corp. Yeah, I thought it was. Yep, that's what
to
she
a
said.
C corp.
Eventually, you go to a C corp once you start making enough money and stuff like that. So it just depends on, like I said, is how your write offs are and stuff like that.
So do
So
you like?
it's good to start with.
So it's good to start with, man, because I need to do something.
Limited liability. What is that? Limited liability. Something. So,
Chris will tell us right now. He's gonna go get it. Look, he's gonna be like, oh,
right. Yeah. He knows all that stuff.
and do you just always just want to work with ball pythons and boas, or are you gonna work with a different species?
I'm definitely going to get more deeper into bloods for sure. So I see bloods. Look, bloods have really cool morphs
I told you.
like that too. So I think blood pythons have a big ceiling to get into. You know, they are a bigger snake. They're more tame from when they first came because I know when they first came they were very aggressive, very mean snakes. Nobody wanted them. But over the years over the breeding years that they've tamed down and um, they're a lot easier to handle.
And
They have some
I got
cool
a
ass
question
morphs
for you,
too.
Carlos.
Go ahead, man. What you got?
Um, what are some of the biggest challenges you face working with ball pythons, like breeding, getting them set up, like
Uh,
what is
Probably
a
biggest
big
challenge
challenge?
is, I mean, I probably the biggest challenge is when a female kind of goes off food that you want her to go so you can breed her. That's probably your biggest challenge, but it's more of a frustration than anything. It's not even a challenge. It's just you got to be patient. You can't make the shit. You can't make them do what you want. But I wouldn't say it's a challenge. It's more of a frustration. You know what I mean? But let's see what would be more of a challenge for me.
I was thinking like more like of how to start the business,
Oh,
getting the name, coming
definitely,
into the hobby.
definitely, that was a big thing. Like I said, I should have probably did it sooner. When I was making like around 10 grand or something. That I think that's when you're actually investing a lot of money into racks and stuff. Or if you really want to and you're going to do it, you know, go ahead. But I'd say get your feet wet a little bit because this game ain't for everybody, man. There's been a couple times I wanted to quit this shit, but I love the snakes. Every time I see new babies come out of their egg, it's like, all right, this is why I do it. This is why I love it. This is why I'm cleaning fucking shit all day, rat shit, because I have to breed the rats as well, And you just got to have a passion for it, man. And then if you're coming into it thinking you're gonna make some money, you can, but you got to know what you're doing and make sure that you're taking care of the animals.
Yeah, it's gonna be like, what is it? Gonna be like 5 years before you even see income back
At
from what I
least,
hear.
at least. Since I actually did I'm going off of 2021. I actually haven't been profitable if you think of it as a business, and that's three. It's been three. This will be 3 years coming up. So, um, but it's made pretty good money. You know what I mean? But it's still not profitable in the sense of actually, all the stuff I've been writing off and the electricity bill and all that stuff like that. You know what I mean?
What's up, Sammy? Fry, what's going on, guys? Yeah, I got like cough. I don't know what I got. Like I said, I was asleep taking a nap for the show, and then my throat was just itching. So my next question is, uh, what is one thing that you have noticed that you changed from last year to this year that you noticed change in you working with reptiles?
I think just I think it comes along every year, just the evolution of learning more things, like being more attentive to checking on your females every day. If you're like breeding them and stuff, and see how they're reacting, how they move and stuff. Because I don't have an ultrasound, so I go off how they look, what their demeanor is. I can palpate them, check to see if I feel any follicle growth and stuff that way. So I kind of like, the more I keep attentive to them, the more I know, okay, I got eggs coming, and I can feel the eggs come in, and I can see when, ovulations. I'll catch most ovulations. You're not going to catch every single one, but if you're attentive and you're checking, you'll catch it.
Yeah, because I was gonna say there's something with this, what you said a little bit ago about, okay, so yeah, like spending all this money, you're not gonna get it back, and you're like, do you want to keep doing it? So I don't know why I just remembered right now. I'm sorry, brother.
No, go ahead.
Jumping back.
Yeah,
Um,
it's good. It's cool.
I don't know. For me, like I come into this room and I sit here and I just look, or I'll play with one of the snakes, and when I do that, I don't know. I guess the stress goes away and just like
Right.
this is what I'm doing it for. You know what I mean? For them.
Right. Yeah.
And then I'm like, I look around and I'm like, dude, I got all this because who invested in who? You invested in yourself. You believe in yourself, so
That's
just gotta
right.
keep pushing it.
Yep. Push through it. Like you weren't feeling the ball pythons at first, so you're like, I'm gonna take a different avenue. I still want to work with these reptiles and these snakes. So you're like, I'm gonna go to the retakes. But you're still doing your thing.
Therapeutic, yeah, it's therapeutic. There you go.
Definitely. I come
It's,
chilling here. I just come chilling here by myself. Just grab a snake, chill with it. Like I just kick back. I just gig out on it, and especially if you got new babies, you're just.
it's like, you got anything to show us?
Sure. Yeah, I just hatched out some crazy ass snakes.
Let's
So
see what you got.
let me give you a quick little background of it. It's a panda pied lesser that I produced myself, but it's been dropping a whole bunch of crazy snakes. So I still don't know what's going on in it, and you guys can see a couple of them real quick. Hold
Hmm. Yeah, I'm excited to see this. Damn, man, these damn gnats. Ever hit a visual major puzzle yet, Carlos? No, actually, was just talking about that. I think he was. Oh.
I'll go have to go grab a couple more. Sorry, so I can hear you guys.
Will said, "Did you ever hit that visual stranger puzzle yet, Carlos?"
No, I haven't. Hopefully something this year. Definitely my spot nose, passed out spot nose, bred to the Cypress Stranger, and they're both het puzzle. So hopefully I'll hit something this year. And she actually, and I got a really cool one since you guys are here. One of my favorite ones is going to be a red stripe het puzzle to my Cypress Stranger het puzzle. All right, let me go pull out another one. This one's pretty cool.
Go ahead, brother. And the bongo-ish, like almost there. Like Carlos, you can't hear me, right?
Hey, let me call right back.
Hey, tell him you're live, bro. We're on a podcast. Like, hello. Oh yes, big flex in there. Reminds me of that.
I know.
Damn, that's nice, bro. Oh, you can't hear me. I forget you said the headset off. That's gorgeous, Carlos. But
Thanks. Yeah, and so this guy was bred to just a normal, and I got all these crazy looking snakes because I was trying to breed it out and try to figure out what's in him. Um,
that's why Bosa loves normals.
so it's kind of crazy.
I see you, Bosa. I thought you couldn't hear me. Man, that sucks. So, what are your favorite recessives and Dom genes? Are there any that you don't like or wish that didn't exist?
Sorry, bud. I can't.
Oh, I thought you heard me because you answered me the first
I,
time. Nah, you
no,
good,
because
bro.
I was close. Yeah, my bad. Okay. So okay. Go ahead. What'd you say?
I read that whole question. I was like, oh damn. I said, what are the genes? Not what are the genes. I'm sorry. What are your favorite recessive and Dom genes? And are there any that you don't like or wish that didn't exist?
Shoot, that's a loaded question, brother. Um, shoot, I think I love lavender albino. Um, I think lavender albino is really nice, especially when you mix it in with a whole bunch of other like a cinnamon or your black pastel. They get really that nice little look on the side, flames and stuff. And even when you mix them in with double recessives, man, they're really a really cool gene. Even though I don't have that much, I just think it's a really cool gene. I was gonna say puzzle because everybody knows I'm gonna say puzzle, but that'd probably be lavender albino. I would say
Both to say classic, baby.
classics. And as far as codoms, I love blackhead, man. Even though I don't
Yeah,
have one blackhead, but I really like the blackhead combos. I like the dark. I really like dark genes. Did I get everything on that question?
yeah.
All right, cool.
I was like, yeah, you did good. And then my next question is, how big do you want to be? And do you have any aspirations of being a Babu or Canova?
Definitely not, man. That's definitely not something I'm looking towards. I probably would like the status of Ozzy, just a boutique, or who is it, JD, like just small. Everybody knows them. They're reputable breeders. You're buying quality snake from me. Just that's just all I kind of. As long as I'm a good person, I'm gonna take care of you. Make sure you get the right animal and everything that gets to you live. If anything comes up, you always know you can give me a call. We'll figure it out. Um, that's it, man. Honestly, I don't really I don't need fame or anything. It'd be cool to hatch some snakes. And I actually have a gene called the Mile High gene that I've been working with for about 10, 12 years now.
Uh,
So I'm really trying to really showcase what the Mile High gene can do. I actually gave a couple Mile High gene animals to some Colorado breeders here, FNA, Sam SND, Exotics. Who else? Oh, Ball Lab. So they're trying to. We're all gonna. I already talked to them. They already know what's up, and we're all trying to. They're breeding it to a couple different things. I already know what it could do. I already have several different Mile High animals. Actually trying to get it into clown now. So I just bred my spot nose red stripe clown to my Mile High female. So that's going to be really cool to see the spot nose Mile High. Even the red stripe Mile High will be cool.
yeah, the FNA boss said, "Yeah, brother, show us a Mile High."
Oh, you want to see Mile High?
I don't even know what that is, brother. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. I never even heard of that.
No, it's my gene. That's why you haven't heard of
Um,
it. I better not start with that. Shit. All right. Here is a lesser Mile High. She's actually going in the shed, but it's a really bright gene. It brightens everything up. Sometimes it takes everything away from the alien heads, and sometimes it's a really busy pattern. But the main thing is it's kind of like blushes up the flames, and there's always like white on the outlinings with the nice blushing on top. Um, that one's not a good. So here is a OD Mile High lesser, and you gotta. This camera's not the best either.
that's
Um,
gorgeous.
you can't really see the flaming that it really has on the sides and how yellow and orange this thing is. Let me show you the Mile High Yellow Belly. Those fuckers are nice.
What's up, Banda? Yeah, I'm not gonna talk right now because when he has his headset off, he can't hear me. For now, y'all get to enjoy elevator music with by Chris, Big Flexing.
All right, here's a Mile High Yellow Belly.
There we go. That's nice.
This is a really bright orange looking snake.
Oh yeah, that's fire, dude.
It always has like at the end, like really tapped in at here at the end, striped out. So here's another Mile High, but this one has the busy pattern, and it's not as bright, but it brings in a lot of the blacks.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Let me see. But you can still see the oranges and the highlights on this, even though how dark it is. It almost kind of looks acid looking almost to me.
Dude, that's gorgeous, bro.
Yeah, so the Mile High, it's pretty cool. It does a lot of orange on the side. It's a really brightening gene, and the older that they are, they keep their bright. Let me show you. A 10-year-old bumblebee is brighter than since she was a baby. As bright as she was when she's a baby, and so is the normal Mile High. But they keep their color through age, which is really good.
Can't wait to see the clutches we're doing with the Mile High stuff. Man, that that I feel like they're gonna be really really bright babies. That's what I was gonna say.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but if you guys go on my Instagram, I do side by side comparisons, so you could actually see the contrast between, like, I'll show it next to regular lesser, mile high lesser. Um, so go check
Oh,
that out too, because you can see it a little bit better when
I
you
was like,
see it next to another snake.
FNA boss said they can't wait to see the clutches we're doing with the mile high.
Nice, let's go. Me either, man. I can't wait to see those.
So is mile high like recessive? Because it looks super bright.
I'm pretty sure it's Kodam, which I'm pretty positive it's Kodam. Because I have some super lesser mile highs, um, and I got those from mile high to mile high. I mean, it could be recessive too since it was mile high, but I've been getting mile highs from if I breed it to a single gene Kodam.
Okay, interesting, interesting. Do you have monsoon or anything else like that?
No, I got some zebra stuff, but no monsoon. I was gonna get into it. I don't know if I really gonna get into it. I mean, it doesn't do much. You know what I mean? I've seen some cool ones, but nothing for me to like. I want to get that. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it just destroys the patterns.
Yeah, it tears it up too much, and they all look the same.
It doesn't matter. Yeah. If you do like resets, it's a hypo. People are tried. From what Billy, I've seen Billy's tried that too.
Yeah, the hypo looks nice. I like the hypo. Anything almost hypo looks nice.
All
I
right,
don't
brother.
know if I could pay $10,000 or I don't know how much it is now, but it's not. I don't think it's worth the money for me.
For that, nah. You want to do it? You want to get it? Nah.
Nah, not right now. Nah. I'll get it later when someone sells their collection.
That's all messed up. You're like, I'm just gonna wait till somebody just closes up shop. I'm just gonna go get it then. That sounds so bad.
I'm playing everybody. Come on now.
I know, I'm joking, brother. I'm
But I
joking.
would. Just saying.
So, what is your advice for someone trying to come into like, should they invest in babies, pairs, like big
I'd
pairs?
say babies. Every time I bought an adults, man, I don't know why. Every time I bought an adults, it's just not good. Like I'll get them. It'll take me a minute to get them on food sometimes, and then when I do get them on food, they just don't breed right away. But every one that I've grown up that's been in my facility has been fine. You know, so I've got some that do go right away, and I bred right away. So, but like I said, more often than not, I have it's been pretty bad taste in my mouth with getting adults. So I would say get babies, honestly, and get babies that you want, like stuff that you want to get into.
Hmm. So, what separates you from everyone else, Carlos? Uh,
Um, I don't think nothing separates me, but I think what can help me get along with is, I'm a personable guy. If you need any questions, you have any questions, I ain't gonna charge you time, money, or anything for my time to answer a few questions for you. I try to go above and beyond for my customers, and even if you're not my customer, you just want to ask some questions or you need some help with something, you could always reach out. But I don't think there's like a certain thing that sets me off from somebody else. I got my little catchphrase, "What up for supper?" But
hmm.
other than that, like it is what it is, man. I'll let the snakes do the talking.
Oh yeah, brother. And where did your saying your catchphrase come from, or you just made that up?
No, I've been saying it for years, man, and I've been saying it since I was young, like 12 or 13 years old. And so everybody, when they see me, they're like, "What up for supper?" Because they know I'm always saying that shit. And even my daughter's always like, "What up for dad? What up for suppers?" And
Hmm.
it's just something I've always said. And it's funny because my ex fucking hated it. But I still, even when she calls me, I'm like, "What up for suppers? What's good?" You know what I mean? So it's just something I've always said, and so I figured I'd throw it in my be who I am. You know.
And I want to know, how did you come up with the logo?
Oh man, the logo is cool, right?
Yeah.
Well, there's this guy that I was a buddy with that was had a couple of snakes, and I was taking care of them for him. And I asked him about drawing me something because he was kind of an artist and stuff. And he drew this up, and I was like, "How much you want for it?" You know, and he said, "No, man, just go ahead, it's yours." And I was like, "Hell yeah," because I wanted the elevated with the eight and have the eight the snake, because that's why I was like, "Draw me a sick ass eight snake," you know, and that's what he came up with.
I like it.
Yeah, I like it. Thanks.
I like
You
it too.
know, there's a diamond on the head, right on the tip of her nose there.
Yep, right there, guys. Check it out.
Yep. That diamond right on the head and the tip of the nose there. It's pretty cool. And the eyes are diamonds. It's pretty cool.
I actually got my shirt today just in time for the podcast, which is awesome.
Yeah, that was cool.
So I appreciate
I
you,
didn't
brother.
think you were gonna. Yeah, you're
I
welcome.
wasn't even expecting it either. I come home and I get a package and I said, "Is that for me?" They're like, "Yeah." I said, "I wonder who it's from." And I saw your name on it. I was like,
Oh,
"Oh yeah, it's the
nice,
podcast today." I'm wearing
nice. That
this.
was perfect. I thought it was gonna come tomorrow or on Friday or something.
So, Carlos, did you have any mentors coming in, or like anybody take you under their wing, or did you look up to
No,
anybody?
man. That was the thing. There was back then. You didn't have anybody, you know, and nobody. Everybody was secretive, and they wouldn't tell you anything, you know. Like, if I went and bought some snakes from a breeder, they'd be like, "Here, they're het pied, or they're 100% het for sure, for sure." And I even back then they even had certificates, dude. I had a birth certificate. I remember I got from some het albinos, and it looked like a birth certificate, said 100% het albino, had its lineage and everything on it, and when they were born and all that shit. I should have kept those, man, just to have them. You know, it was pretty cool. Those are pretty cool. But yeah, there was no mentors back then, man. There was a little bit of YouTube, like Ralph Davis. I was watching him. Um, Shoot, very little YouTubers back then. But he was probably one of the best ones that I always recollect. That was at that time that I was watching to snake bites. Um, but yeah, man, there was really nothing reading. I got what's his name? His book, Nerd.
Oh, Kevin's book.
Kevin. I'm having a brain fart. Kevin. Yeah, Kevin McCurley's book, Ball Python, the breeding one. I just read that over and over and over. And if I needed to remember something, I just went back to the book. And yeah, that book kind of was kind of my guide, I should say.
And how long you been in the hobby or the industry, Carlos?
Like I said, about 15 years now, man. Yep.
Oh, I didn't hear you say 15 years. My bad.
Yep. 15 years. Yeah. Yeah, I was like I said, 2021 was when I turned into the business, but I was just a collector for a long time and just wanted to produce snakes that I wanted to produce. And, you know, it wasn't like I needed to start selling a whole bunch of snakes. It was just trying to make some cool shit. You know, like the Panda Pied was like, I'm going to make a Panda Pied, you know, and I finally made one and made it from
Or the
scratch.
or the urban camels.
Yeah, there. And I had what's crazy is he looks like an urban camo. Um, And like he said, he's dropping all these crazy snakes and shit. So I don't know what the hell's up with them. I thought maybe it was Sandblast at first. But then these snakes came out and now I'm thinking Bongo. Or it could be a totally different gene. I don't know yet. When Bongo comes out, I'll get a full panel test on the dad. Because I know he's a super black pastel. He has no normals in his collection. Everything's always black pastel. So we know that for sure. We know Lesser's in him. He's been dropping Lesser babies. Um, there's a third or fourth gene in there that are dropping these other crazy animals.
And you're talking about that male that you just showed, right?
No. I'll show you him.
Yes, show it. What the hell just happened? I guess I'm by myself. I'm all alone. And there's no one here beside me. Sorry, guys. I think Carlos has some technical difficulties, but if you have any questions for me, y'all can ask. Oh, there you go. See that?
All right, my
I was
bad.
like, oh man, what happened?
I think I said it. I set the snake on the thing, but this is him.
Dude, that thing is fire.
Sick, huh? Look at that
I want
nose.
that. I want that thing. I want him.
Yeah, he's fucking tight, dude. He's one of my favorite snakes, and he's been, like I said, and I produced him from scratch, man. From lesser, black pastel lesser het pied to a black pastel het pied. He's a little feisty. He was just,
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, oh,
you
hey,
can
Carlos.
see the little bit of lesser right there. You see that little bit of lesser?
Yeah, you never bred him?
Yeah, I've been breeding him, man. That's what I'm saying. He's been popping out some crazy snakes, and I don't know what the hell they are.
Yeah.
The last 2 years, he's been popping out some crazy snakes, man, and I just don't know what they are, so I can't sell them. So I'm sitting on them.
Oh, you're just holding him back.
All his babies, yeah. I've sold a couple. I sold a couple cool ones. I'm like, because I didn't really know what they were, but I sold them to friends or other local breeders here that I know. Yeah, I sold some cool shit to some people for some G prices too. But you know, if it comes out to be something cool, man, that'll be awesome. You know what I mean?
I was gonna say, do you have like one of his babies now? We can see or see.
Yeah, those are the ones I was showing you.
Oh, the ones earlier.
Yeah, the
Oh, okay,
little.
okay.
Those are the ones that he popped out this year to a normal. Because
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
I was trying to breed him out to see what single genes he has in him. So I bred it to a normal. Because before I bred it to a leopard pastel het pied, and I got some crazy ass snakes out of there too. I'm like, what the fuck are these? So I kept them all. I have them all, and they're stuffed over there in the corner. But yeah, dude, he's just popping out some crazy shit. So I don't know what's going on with him.
Interesting, interesting. Huh. That's crazy. I like that though. I like him. He's gorgeous.
Yeah, he's cool. Thanks. Yeah, he's pretty cool. He's been putting
Yeah.
in work.
Kind of looks like a pied. You said he's a pied though, right? He is
He's
pied.
a pied. Yeah, he's a pied.
Damn. I don't know. Man. I say he's my favorite one right now. Unless you got something else back there.
Yeah, he's one of my favorites, man. And you know, like I said, I wanted a full panda, but this guy, man, he takes the cake, and he's. I like how he's like. That's why I thought Sandblast maybe, but Sandblast is really dirty. This guy's clean. You know what I mean? Like, if you look at
Yeah.
Sandblast is really dirty, like the blotchy blacks and stuff. This guy is really clean, and the snakes I produced last year had baby blue eyes, which is weird. So I don't know, man. I'm trying to breed it out and figure if I can figure this thing out. That's all you
Also
can.
want you.
Huh?
Also want you to show a blood.
You want to see a blood? All right, I'll get you a blood.
He's getting it, Bosa. He's getting it. I wonder if I ask him when we get back. I'm gonna ask him a good question, but oh man, that looks like Bosa's blood.
Yeah, this is a Batrix, which is a Batik Matrix.
I was like, that looks like a Bosa's snake.
Bosa, you got one of these Batiks? Or
It looks like it.
There's a Batik and there's a Batrix. This is a Batrix.
It says show Medusa, whoever that is.
Oh shit. Medusa's huge. Oh, you're tripping. That's my cousin. She's too, yeah. She's huge, dude. She's too big, man. She's
See,
fucking.
Bosa said his is a Batik only.
Oh, okay, yeah. So his almost looks like this one, which almost similar, but doesn't have the. I don't think it's the tracks on the side. There's a little bit of differences in them. I think it's more busy or pattern on the side or something on these guys.
T positive back to. So T positive is what less.
No, T neg is less, I think. But it's crazy because you got to know T negative, T positive. It's different in the blood python fucking game too. So you got to learn all that stuff. But look at how tame this girl is.
Yeah, no.
She's not hissing. She's not whipping around. And I don't handle her that often. You know, like they've tamed down a lot. And I've noticed if you keep them if you keep them cooler than hotter, their demeanor is a lot better too. But yeah, that's her. I'll
Bro, it's
pull out a big
gorgeous.
girl if you want to see a big girl matrix, but it's not that big.
Yeah, let's see what you got. Hell yeah. All for it. I'm all for it. Let's get it on. Man, well, while you're doing that, I'm gonna shout out to some sponsors. I'm gonna shout out Cold Blood Cafe first of all. I do have an order number. Yeah, a discount. Code. Y'all want it? Let me know. Hit me up. I'll give it to y'all. Um, hold up. Dude, the Golden Knights are sexy too.
See, she's cool to handle. She didn't hiss. She didn't do anything when I pulled her out. Big girl.
Yeah, you say you want a Golden Knight next. Yeah,
Yeah, definitely want some golden eye stuff.
man. Both of loving the Bloods right now. Yeah, I said Boso's wanting that blood stuff right now. He's like, yeah.
Yeah, bloods, baby. Bloods are nice, man. But I think bloods are gonna come up too in the game. A little bit of diversity doesn't hurt, you know.
See, and then I want to look into Viper Bulls.
Viper boas. I don't
Yeah,
know what those look like. Are those the ones that
it
have the
looks like
longer snout?
yeah, that shit is pretty cool. I feel like,
Oh
but
man,
nobody's.
007. Yes. Sorry,
But,
man.
nah, you good.
Yeah, I want to
Bloods
get
and
me some
Parker.
007 stuff, man. I got that female is a het teenage matrix. So if I get me a nice 007, be nice. You know, het teenage.
Here to take my kidney both of them. Oh my god. And Bosa does have a badass carpet, by the way. I'm not gonna lie. So, with your new, I guess the new gene, the Mile High stuff, do you feel like it's gonna make a difference in the market,
I
or
think
do
it
you
will,
think?
man. I think it has some potential, man. And you know, some of these genes take a long time for people to actually look at, and actually you got to actually have it in the right shit to make it pop. You know what I mean? Like Red Stripe took forever for it to pop. So until I make that baby pop, you know, I'm holding on to it, and I got everybody else is holding on to it, and we're gonna figure out what it is, and hopefully we can market it right.
Oh yeah, brother. Oh yeah. And since we're already at the hour mark, I was doing a sponsor shout out. I want to let you go ahead and drop yourself where people can find you. You know, go
Oh
get
yeah,
your merch.
you guys could check me out on Instagram at Elevated Morphs. I'm on YouTube. I haven't really posted anything. I want to get back into it. I keep telling myself I am, but man, with summer, doing the lawn, doing laundry, cleaning the house, doing all the snakes and rats, it's kind of hard to. And I'm a single, you know, man, so I got to do it all myself. So no excuses, but I'll try to get you guys some YouTube stuff too soon. But yeah, that's about it.
Perfect.
I don't do Facebook or nothing like that.
Yeah, I don't do Facebook either, but I do post like my when I am going live with somebody or like, hey, I'm drunk, I'm going live tonight. Boom, just leave it there on the real.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I use Facebook for. I don't use it for anything else. But I was gonna say I was gonna ask you something else right now before I forgot.
I said before I forgot. Definitely
You
need
definitely need some YouTube content.
for sure. FNA, definitely, man. I'll
Oh, I
get
was
you
gonna say I it is hard, especially if you're like the only person doing it. Because like when I got into this, I got into it because my little boys wanted to do it,
Oh, damn. Okay.
and then my little boys took off to
They took off.
Hawaii. Their mom married somebody in the Navy, so they got stationed out there in
Damn.
Honolulu, and
You guys
now
suck.
I'm by myself, man. It's just hard. I got my nephews, but that's about it. Only when they want to. They don't help me all
Right.
the time.
Right.
And so you breed rats? You breed your own
Yeah.
rats?
Yeah.
Do
I
you
do my
freeze
own.
any, or do you sell them?
I sell some here and there, but I'm at barely actually starting to make enough to start. Go ahead and let some go if I need to, or go ahead and freeze them, whatever. Um, but mostly for myself, and if a couple people need some, I'll hook them up and stuff like that.
And then what do you breed? ASS?
I got ASFs and rats. Yeah, no mice. I tried mice. I don't fuck with
I
mice.
don't know how people have success with mice, but I've seen them have success
Yeah, I
with
just don't
just
like it.
mice.
I just don't like their demeanor. I don't like their smell. I don't like them. ASFs are cool. The ones I got, they're really nice. I know I got some from FNA. Man, those little fuckers are biters, man. I was like, nope, and I fed them off right away because I was trying to integrate some more lineage into my colony. And actually, they're like, "How do you do that?" I thought you can't put them together, but if you put them together when they're babies, like barely starting to walk around and eat,
Hmm.
you can migrate them together.
I thought it was rats.
Nah, rats you could throw them. I'll throw rats together all the time.
No,
As long
I'm
as
talking
long as they're
about
not
stink.
colonies. Oh, rats definitely stink, but mice stink worse. Yeah, mice is like a whole different level. Like even ASFs, everybody's always like ASFs don't stink. They don't stink because they cover their fucking shit up in their piss. But once you fucking lift that shit off, that fucking shit is potent, man. And whoo boy, I'm telling you, everybody's like they don't stink. I'm like, are you cleaning this stuff? Because they do, but yeah, it doesn't stink in the room from them. So I get what they're saying, but they do fucking stink.
I heard ASS don't stink, which I was working on ASS. I know they don't stink, but
They
I
don't
knew
stink.
rats and mice. I didn't know mice did.
Oh, mice are, yeah, they're super bad. Yeah, but
I'm
it's
just
only
like,
when you're
cause they're
cleaning.
like that little though.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. They shit and piss too much. I don't know, man. They're nasty little bastards.
For sure, all rodents stink. That too, yeah, they do.
Oh yeah, they do.
So,
Yeah, go ahead.
Carlos, knowing what you know now, what would you go back in time to tell yourself, or what would you change? Tell yourself to change back in time. Yeah,
Shit, that's probably the biggest regret, man, is not investing in this stuff 15 years
sooner.
ago. You know what I mean? When I wanted to, and I talked to my ex about it, and she was like, "No, it's stupid. It's dumb. You're not gonna do anything." And if I would have did it then, I'd probably be up there with the Babus and all them fools and shit, you know. But I listened to her, and instead of following my dream and shit, you know. So I would say, especially when you're young, don't listen to no female or even a man if he's trying to tell you to change your goals if they're not following. They won't want to help you with your own goals and shit, you know. That should have been a red flag for me right there back then. But just that, I would think, just don't let nobody tell you it's a stupid idea. Anything you're trying to do, scared money don't make money. So just go out there and try. If you fail, you fail. A lot of people fail. You gotta just get back up and try something else.
Exactly, man. All you gotta do is just get back up, get on your feet again, keep rocking.
Yep. Life don't end. Life keeps going. Don't feel any feelings. You know.
For real, dude. You ain't even lying. I'm just like, I've been going through some stuff, so it's been hard. Yeah.
I get it, man. I could tell in your demeanor and the way you're talking. Like I know you're probably especially with the kids and everything. I bet it's, but you just stay strong, dude. Fucking keep in touch with your kids, and as long as you have that relationship with them, that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude, they're always reaching out, telling me they miss me and everything. And my little boy's like, dude, Daddy, I saw you on your YouTube on the live and everything.
Oh, that's cool.
And I don't do it because I know they're watching too, so I do it for them as well,
Nice. Nah, that's cool, man.
so they can see me like, hey, that's my dad, you know.
Right, right. Heck yeah.
But man, I don't know. It's just hard being without them.
Oh, I bet, man. I bet. Yeah, I have a week on and week off with my daughter, and just that 1 week is still, I
Oh,
miss her shit.
it's hard. Like when you go and you pick them up and then drop them off and they start crying.
Yeah,
That's
well,
the hardest for me.
yeah, yeah. My daughter's a lot older now too, so I don't
Uh,
know how old your kids are.
they're 10 and 11, but
10,
like they
11.
used to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yep. Yeah, it was hard at first when they're young, but they're resilient.
All right. So I got two more questions for you, Carlos, and then we're gonna get on out of here, brother.
Alrighty.
We're ready to hit the hour mark. I
One.
usually try to do, yeah, I usually try to do like the 45 minutes, but man, I don't know.
We've
We were
been
vibing.
rolling. We're
Yeah,
rolling.
we
Let's
were
roll.
rolling. So,
Let's roll, baby. Pull out the Bosa, right?
so what am I, so one of my questions, my last question is if you could change one thing in the hobby slash industry, what would be and why?
I think the main thing I would love to change, which probably it's going to take a long time and a lot of us to do it, is making sure that the gene that we got is that gene. You know what I mean? Like I know how everybody's talking about Blitz and Hurricane and Trick and all them being the same. I want us to make one name and just keep it that name would be awesome. Like even Butter and Lessers, keep it Butter or Lesser, one or the other. And that'll probably never happen, but that's probably like a pet peeve or something that I would like to change. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I saw that. Weren't they trying to name something the new normal? Pastel, right? Is the new normal?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I never heard that, but I mean that's pretty much where it's down to.
So like, there's
Quality wise.
normal, and then the new normal is pastel now. It's
Pretty
crazy,
much. It costs
bro.
the
How
same.
many? I'm like, how many Morphs are there in ball pythons?
Yeah, over 200 and some. I don't know exactly. I know there's over 200 and something. And then there's always new genes being found.
Yeah, like the
They're
Carnage
mutations.
gene.
They're just mutations that pop up, and um, you never know. A mutation might just pop up one day in your collection and shit. Just like this one. I don't know what the fuck it is. You know what I mean? I know the
Yeah,
Mile High when I found the Mile High, I seen that I found that and I was like bred that back to the mom and like that was a big thing for me because especially back then. I've been working that gene for a long time, but this one's pretty cool just because it popped out of nowhere. And it could be a gene that's known already. I don't know, but we'll find out. And I'm not going out here selling it as this or selling it as that. I'm not even really selling anything. I'm trying to hold everything back before I have more answers. You know what I'm saying? Even with my Mile High stuff, I haven't even sold any. I have 10-year-old males and females that are just chilling on rocks.
damn.
So
I only have, well, the one that got out here somewhere. He's only like 3 years old, maybe
just
four.
or
Yeah, yeah,
I
because
yeah, I still have my original Bumblebee from my original Mile High pairing. She's awesome, man. She has a really bad corkscrew though. I don't breed her, but she's freaking beautiful looking, dude.
I actually got, yeah, he was, I was 35. I'm
Thanks
38
for
now.
coming out, buddy. You're
Yeah, I
38.
appreciate that, Chris. Yeah, I'm 38 now. So, um, but yeah, man, that's been a minute though.
I
And then
know.
when I was getting into the hobby, it's crazy back then. They used to say they used to tell me. I remember I went to his breeder and he was like, "This has so and so, like het lightning."
Uh-huh.
And come to find out, there's not even a het lightning. You can't get het lightning. Yeah,
Okay,
so I was like, "Fuck you!"
I
Like
was
this is
thinking like pied and exantic, like there was head at pied or head exantic. When you're saying lightning, that's what I would think. But when you would say it, like I'd be like, all right, you mean head pied or head and head exantic?
it was a Xantic het lightning, dude, or something like that. And he fucking yeah, he played me good because I fucking
Damn,
bought
dude,
that
that's
thing for
fucked
nine
up.
hundred dollars, dude.
900?
Yeah,
Got that ass.
yeah, he
Yeah,
did.
I mean, it happens, man. And I got back then. I got a couple times and shit, and learned my lesson. Um, but it happens. It sucks. That's why I try to buy from more people. That's why I always say people always buy from people they know, and it's good because you don't want to buy some shit from somebody you don't know and get screwed on it. You know?
Yeah, see, like before, I didn't know any of you guys. Like I didn't know. I was just buying snakes, man. And at the time, I had the money before my dad passed away. And then my dad passed away, and I just stayed with what I had and tried to get out of what I didn't need
Uh huh.
that I got bought into selling.
Damn it,
Or,
man.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you.
I
That
got
sucks.
tricked.
But fuck, I mean,
Yeah.
you live and learn. You know?
But it sucks, dude, because thinking about it, you go back and you're like, fuck. They took that money, they waxed that ass, everything.
Right? I know that's what sucked, dude. I bought a het pied or a het puzzle in 21, man, because I wanted to produce some puzzles. Right? I wanted to produce puzzles that year, right? And this was that's like beginning of the epidemic, and people were just buying snakes and shit. Everything was
Yeah.
flying off the shelves and shit. So they had a het puzzle female, normal het puzzle female, 2,500. Like fuck, I'm gonna grab this bitch, man, because I already have my Cypress Stranger het puzzle, and nobody has any Cypress Stranger puzzles or het puzzles. I mean, not now they probably do, but they're still probably babies. But so he was a really expensive snake, so I wanted to get him in right away, you know. And I bought that female, and she still hasn't produced any puzzles for me.
Damn.
Yeah, and the guy that I got her from like shut down business and yeah, and I checked all his resume. He had puzzle animals. He was selling puzzle animals. You know what I mean? Maybe I just didn't hit the odds. So the first, which is crazy odds. So the first year I got 4 eggs from her, and all of them were Cypress Strangers. So that's cool. You know what I mean? I wasn't hating on that. I'm like, fuck it. I didn't get a puzzle, but I got four Cypress Strangers, and they're all 50% het puzzle. I'll take it. You know. Um, then the following year, she had 6 eggs. One went bad. Three Cypress Stranger, or two Cypress Strangers, one Stranger, and one normal. No puzzles. So I'm like,
Damn.
did I miss the odds, or is she not hit puzzle? And I haven't got her tested. You know, I'm gonna breed her one more time. I bred her one more time this year, and we'll see what
And see
happens.
what happened.
Yeah.
And nothing, that's it.
Nothing, man. So I'm still waiting on my puzzles, dude. I should have produced puzzles like 2 years ago. But it's cool, man. I got, like I said, I got like 6 to 8 females about to drop next week, and they're het puzzle stuff. So they'll come. They'll come.
Bro, I hope you hit the odd bouts on that. I do.
Thanks,
I
man.
hope they help you out on that.
I appreciate it. I hope so.
So I don't know if this is a like a tough question or not, but it's just kind of the same thing. It's like, what is the one thing you love about the industry and one thing that you hate?
I think the camaraderie and the friendship and getting to know people is probably one of the good things of the hobby. You know, you get to meet a lot of new people and network, and I think that's pretty cool. And you get to talk to people that are like minded and that share the same interests and shit. You know, something that I hate about the hobby is shit like that. People getting over on you when you know you buy something and it's not what you get, what you paying for. You know, that's probably one of my biggest hates.
See, I don't know. Like I said, I was hella pissed, but I mean, it is what it is. I bought it. My fault.
Dude, I was so close yesterday to make a reel. It was a reel with this guy running up on this van, and I was gonna put on the top of it. This is how I feel when I know someone got over me on a snake. And he runs up to him, and he starts blasting like, and the car starts driving off and shit. And I'm like, should I put this up there or should I not? Because I didn't want to. I don't want to get too much backlash from people either. But it's fucking funny in my
I
eyes.
don't know.
I
I
think
would
it's
do
funny.
it. Yeah, it's funny,
Just do it.
but I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. It's because it's kind of violent. Like he runs up, he has an AK and he's blasting. And the car's getting away, but it ends. It's not like nobody dies in it or anything. But it's just like this is how I feel when I know someone got over me on a snake. I thought that was a good one. You think I should throw it out?
I do. I mean, that's me though.
I don't know. I usually don't ever really care, but I'm like, this one's a little controversial.
I think you should, dude. Like, I mean, it's not. You probably get a little bit, but I mean, it's not gonna hurt. It's just a joke. Or you
Yeah,
can put it in the thing too. Just joking, you know.
at the bottom.
Yeah, don't take it serious.
Put JK at the bottom.
I
Nah,
mean,
then that's simping too.
I'm like, I don't know. I'm just trying to sugarcoat it a little bit. I don't know.
I don't
It's
know.
not working.
Give me the nudge just to do it. I have it ready. It's in my draft. I left it in my draft. I'm like, I'm gonna leave this for I've been like pondering it because I did it last night.
I don't know. Should he drop it, guys? Everybody in the chat, put drop it or no drop it. Let's see. See what they say. Should he post that reel or no? Let's see if they
Do
answer
we have
us.
any people on here? Or
Yeah,
is it
there's a
still-
lot. There's still
Oh.
people in here.
I can't tell.
Chris left.
I just haven't seen anybody comment, but
Bro, you had like 19. Yeah,
oh, I need
19,
to
20 peeps. You need what? 200 people?
Oh, never
See,
mind.
you got drop it. Drop it.
Drop it. All right. All right. Fuck it. I'll drop it. Hopefully, it gets some good hits on it.
Dude, I need a fly swatter for real. These nets are annoying. Annoying little fuckers. Annoying little fuckers. Seriously, bro. A lot of people are like, can I cuss on here? Like, yeah. I mean, I don't see why not. But
Yeah.
I know at a certain point I may have to stop. But I'm not even there yet, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
But so what's your what'd you think about the podcast? I was gonna say what's your favorite podcast, but
No, man. I think, like I told you earlier when we were talking backstage, I think you got a lot on the podcast. Is really nice, man. You got a lot of good people coming on, and eventually you're gonna just keep growing because the longer you do it, the better you get. I thought you had some pretty good questions there. I thought we had a good talk, and I think it was a good chat, man. I think it was a good podcast, bro. Thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
or you got any questions for me, brother?
No, man. The question is, I got to have you make me a reel, man. You gonna make me a reel? I gotta.
Yeah, I'll make you real. Tell me what you want, what you need. I got
right.
you.
Cool. I'll come up with something, and you just compile it. Because I'm not good at that shit. But definitely, I like your flavor, I like what you're doing. So I definitely get a reel from you, man. That'd be tight.
Bro, I appreciate that very much because for a minute there I was debating to do them, like start a business on them, because a lot of people,
dude,
like a lot of people keep asking me about them too. Like your reels are amazing. I just got offered to do a gun reel for like a gun shop, and he sent me over some guns, which I did. And I'll show you. I'll send it to you after this, and y'all can see it.
Yeah,
later, FNA.
See you later, FNA, man. Thanks, guys, for coming out. Appreciate you.
Yeah, appreciate that, Fred and AJ. Thank you. And I have your sticker up here somewhere. Somewhere up here. But yeah, brother, I appreciate you coming on.
Thanks for having me, man.
And I'm gonna send that reel over to you and tell me what you think. Because, like I said, it took a minute to make it.
Okay, yeah.
Versus how people just throw stuff on there and not edit it out, clean it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It
yeah.
just makes a big difference. But yeah, I appreciate you coming on, Carlos. Thank you for your time.
We'll see you later, man. Thanks for having me on,
And
Chris. We'll see you guys.
if you stay backstage. Oh, you gotta say one thing positive before we get out on here.
Give somebody a hug and tell them you love them. Is that positive?
That's positive. That's good.
Slap them if you have to. No, I'm just kidding. Nah, go give them a hug. Damn it. Give somebody a hug. Someone needs a
Right.
hug today. I'm about to go give this guy a hug in here.
What's up,
He needs a hug.
Carissa?
My cousin needs a hug. Hug, cuz.
He said, "Yeah, have your sticker, Fred
We'll
and
see you guys
AJ.
later. Thanks for
I
coming
need to
out.
get them on too." But yeah, I appreciate everybody coming out, showing love for Carlos. I mean, Carlos is a great guy. I just met him, and when I asked him, he was like, "Hell yeah, I want to be on your podcast." So he didn't even hesitate, and I appreciate you. Like I said, I thank you for taking time out of your day, brother. I appreciate you. Just stay backstage, and
For
I'll
sure.
talk to you in the back.
All right.
On that note, guys, remember to love each other, pick up each other, and stay positive. If you fall off, get back up, dust yourself off, keep going. On that note, guys, just keep going. Love you guys. Have a great night. We out of here. All right. Let me get this. Sorry.